I want to show you the new feature of exact match versus string match and explain what they are and how they're different. The setting for it is over here. It's this checkbox that says exact match. Just ignore this button here that says Easter egg. That's just something that's in my own copy that I have for myself. If it's checked, then that means that the matching of theme words to the words in your article are going to be exact match. And what that means is it's going to be basically, that's it, an exact match. So let's take an example. If we have a look at the article here, we've got glucose level and glucose levels. If you look at the density down here, glucose levels has a density of 0.59, whereas glucose level has a density of 0.0. This is with the exact match being selected. Now with string match, the glucose level would be found inside the keyword phrase glucose levels because it's here, it's glucose. Let me just highlight it. Okay, glucose level as a string match is found inside the word glucose levels. So that would have been a match if you have the exact match unchecked. In other words, you're going with string match. But we'll have a look at that right now. But let's just keep it on exact match and we'll just do a theme report so we can have a look at that phrase, glucose level and glucose levels. Okay, glucose level is found 0 times, glucose levels is found 3 times. Now, let's turn exact match off and repeat that and scroll back down. Now we've got glucose level found 3 times as well as glucose levels, and that's simply because glucose level is found inside the string glucose levels. Okay, so which should you use? Well, at the moment, the exact match is new because Web Content Studio has always used string match. That was the way in my tests originally that things worked out the best, and so that's why I kept it. If somebody's talking about glucose level, then obviously glucose levels is pretty much the same word, and so the string match made more sense. However, I want to do more testing and I want to also give you the option of changing it if you want to. So that's the new feature. It's exact match and it will work with all of these reports. Check theme words against the top 10 as well. If you do that, then it will obey the exact match and string match setting there. It's just another tool you can use to try and make your articles as perfect as they can be. I'll be doing some experiments with this new feature and I'll let you know what I find out, which one is the best to use. What I can actually see myself doing is using the exact match to begin with to make sure I get the main important words and phrases in there. And then if I'm coming up with some words that are not showing in the theme reports, let's take the glucose level example again. If I had glucose level selected and glucose levels was the item that was in my article, then by switching over to string match, I would then be able to find that. So what I could do is I could do an exact match to do the main testing to get the good quality theme score. And then if I was concerned about any words or phrases that weren't appearing, I would then switch over to string match to see if those words and phrases actually did appear somewhere in the text. And if they didn't, then I'd be more inclined to add them to the text. Okay, so that's the new feature. It only was added in version 2.0029. So if you've got a previous version you need to update, if there's any problems or you have any questions, you can contact me as usual through the contact form on the Web Content Studio homepage.